podcast and take this walk with me.
All right. So you got free access. What would you like to discuss today? You get free. What are we
Perfect.
talking about?
Can we talk about starting a private practice? Because we about there almost. And I would love
Done and done.
Okay, perfect.
All right. So this is so good. I love the lab. Okay. And guess who's coming to join us? Exactly who needs to be here.
Perfect.
So,
I'm gonna
Garth,
grab
Garth,
my listening. I'm gonna go.
okay, cool. Garth, your ears must have been burning, man.
Uh-oh.
You there?
Uh-oh. What I do now?
You didn't do anything. You right on time because it's just us for now, me, you, and Meg. So I opened the floor of what's needed, and Meg mentioned, hey, I'm ready to start a private practice. What the hell do I do? And next thing you know, your name popped up to join the meeting. Because I'm sure you get the same question. Is that valid?
Oh, right up my alley.
Told you. Told you. Your ears are burning, Garth. All right, so grab your notebook, notepad. I'm finna just give you what I got. But before I give you what I got, I want your questions, and then we're going to dive in. So, Meg, what questions do you have first? And I'm going to write this down because this is a book. This is something. So
Okay.
just go write it down.
Required forms, state things. If you have any like nuances of, I typically ask for this in an intake. Insurance, not insurance.
Got it.
What do you offer?
Okay. So, yeah, this is a whole planet. Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Because this is organic. I mentioned planet. I really mean that. Because what you're going to start is on the level of a whole freaking planet. And it's for you too, Garth, because you finna be in Japan and shit. Like, that's a whole, come on, man. So this is a whole planet. So what I recommend is start small and start low. Start small, start low, and then work your way out. The reason you may feel stressed, the reason you may feel overwhelmed or anxiety is because you're starting big and working in. Go the opposite. And the opposite is to determine what you want your practice to be first. That's what you start with. Man, I appreciate y'all patience. We're gonna get through this thing. So start small. What did I just say? Could y'all repeat that? Because I lost it.
Start small. What do you want your practice to be first?
Okay, there we go. Start small. What do you want your practice to be? So start there. And when you start there, I'm challenging you both to dream big. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. If it scares you, you're on the right track. If a group practice scares you, you're on the right track. Okay? So know that. Know that. The next piece is who do you want to serve? Who's your client base? Who's your customer base? What people you trying to inspire, help, support? Who's your people? So who's your people, target audience, target client base, whatever. And then why? Why you want to help these folks? Whoever they are. And how do they connect to you in different versions of you? After that, then you build your practice now on paper. Therefore, what's the name of my practice? What's my colors? What's a logo? What's a motto, mission? The fun stuff. Do the fun stuff. Have fun with it. Like, whatever that looks like. We serve Kool-Aid. We give away coconut water, whatever, just give yourself permission to have fun building your practice. And write this down, and I quote, this practice that you're building, we not renting it. I need you to own it. Okay. We're not renting anything. I need you to own it. This is my practice. I want you to imagine, visualize, and emotionally connect to what you're building. Because this is something that's going to last a lifetime. and it's gonna leave a legacy. So think about that. Then, as you are curating your practice, then you'll start getting to the small details. Say, for instance, I want to maintain a caseload of 10 or 20, or, what's my schedule? So give yourself permission to really flesh that all the way out. Rather, it's going to be drawn or not is not important. What is important is to build your plan mentally and then writing it down to make it physical, to make it real before it ever happens. And you just slowly progress up. So this slow progression up is when you feel overwhelmed, you're too far up. Bring yourself down, because I don't want you to, or anyone listening to this, to be overwhelmed with the details, because you don't need those right now. You need the content right now. Ooh, that's a word. Get inundated with the content. What's the heart? What's all, because you know that. You got to pull that up. The other stuff, insurance and liability and all that, you'll learn that. But you have to learn that from other people, places, and things. This piece that I'm talking about is what you have full control of now. You don't have to wait on that. So then, now that I have my practice established, is it in person? Is it virtual? Is it hybrid? Do I do both? What's my rate? Need to know that now. And whatever rate scares you is the best rate. Meg, Garth, what's your current rate? Just curious.
300.
300. I'll take it. Meg, what's yours?
Shit. 150? It should
150.
be higher. It needs to be higher. I don't know.
Who the hell we talking to, Meg? Who we talking to? Old you, current you, future you. What's your rate, Meg?
Yeah, 300 sounds good. No
Okay,
insurance.
300 it is. Done and done. I think this for Bridget too. Well, not I think. This for Bridget too. She right on time. So Bridget's joining in. So if it's 300, it's 300. And whatever your rate is your rate. And you may change it because it's flexible. Your rate is flexible. If you have a desire, I'm starting off at 300. Okay, cool. Let it be. Bridget, welcome. This is for you. Because we're talking about starting your own private practice. That's the theme. That's the vibe for today. And all three of you are in the space of you can get there if you want to do that. You mentioned last week about the multicultural center. It's hard for you to have a multicultural center and not have your own private practice. Just saying. You will be doing both. Is that valid? Just want to make sure we're on the same page. Okay, cool. Love the background, by the way. Yeah, loving them vibes. Go ahead.
Bridget, I gotta connect you to my friend Jack. He's in Santa Barbara. He does that down there. And he's been doing it for a long time. And he is the guy.
That's awesome, because I'm actually out in Thousand Oaks often. Thousand Oaks is like an hour away from Santa Barbara.
Yeah, he's like the best ever.
Look
Awesome.
at
Okay,
this.
Meg. Thank you.
Look at this. I love y'all. Like this is what the lab is about. Okay? This is exactly what the lab is about. Gina, welcome. And this is for you too. So all of you here now, this topic is for all of you specifically. Whether you need it right now, whether it's going to come later, it all is relevant. And that is talking about private practice, starting your own practice. So I'm just sharing thoughts and ideas related to practice. So the things that I shared a little earlier is start from the center and then move out, which is starting at a very micro level. What do I want my practice to be? What does it look like? Design it first and then get to the details later. So I'm sorry, was there anything else, Meg, before I keep pushing?
Just one more random question. I have like 128 hours left as of this thing.
Okay.
When do I take my exam is what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay. My recommendation, as soon as possible.
Okay.
As soon as possible. Start studying, start preparing, because what I would challenge you to do is don't wait until you finish. Yeah. Get it done, so when you do finish the hour, you don't need anything. Because the test, in my opinion, the test is very stressful and anxiety provoking, and it just adds another layer. So if I got my hours done, it's going to add more stress to take this test. Yeah. Versus test is out the way, all I got to do is get these hours, we finna turn up. There's a difference. So that's what I would recommend. But it's subjective, and you can do whatever works best for you. For students, Gina, where you are, and Garth, you two are more than likely will be taking comps or your exam before you graduate. Bridget, you're past that, right? You're done with the master's.
Yeah, I submitted for my PCC to get reviewed for testing, and then I have like 110 hours for MFT.
Gotcha. I apologize, Gina. I'm so sorry. My bad. Don't let me disrespect you out here. So y'all,
Right.
you and Bridget may be in the same space, same space. So with that, you already passed comps. Now is the best time to take the licensure exam because it's still fresh on your mind. They're very similar. I mean, if we're being honest, it's all BS because it doesn't determine your greatness or lack thereof. So it's something to get through. It's something to get through. Going back to the analogy I used earlier, the beach and the sandbox. Any of these standardized tests is a sandbox. Everybody on this call lives on the beach, or you wouldn't be here. Okay? So, and, that beach analogy just went to another level because I was in Bermuda this past week, and oh my God, another conversation for another day. It's way too much. Way too much. So, just know all of you are beach people,
Mhm.
or we wouldn't be connected. So as a beach person, I need you to live on the beach. The details, sandbox comes later on. NCE, yes indeed. I see you. I see you. All right, there we go. So yeah, stuff. Do not make, just my humble opinion, do not make these exams determine your greatness because it's easy to get caught up in that. And just straight up, y'all know me, y'all know my story, and my truth is I've never passed an exam the first time. Whether it's licensure, whether it's comps, I just never done it because tests aren't designed for me. And wasn't nobody thinking about me when they were making those tests. It's part of the reason I'm not licensed in California yet. It's because of a stupid test that somebody said I had to pass. Although I'm the greatest therapist known to man. That's just me speaking my truth. Okay? So don't get caught up in the test. Get caught up in how do I pass this bullshit so I can do what I want to do.
Right. Yeah.
I mean that from the bottom of my heart. So after those things, then move into when do I want to start? What's my start date? What's my launch date? You know, if it's my birthday of this year or that year, like make it real. Make it real. Then you want to start taking all the things that you design on paper and then make it real, such as I got a website, I got a Psychology Today page. You know, I'm connected now to start building this infrastructure behind the scenes. So whenever I do get that license, whenever things hit, I just got to turn my profile on. It's already built. Just turn that thing on and get ready to receive whatever I'm supposed to have. Then the next piece is begin to collaborate, partner, and connect. Which means everybody on this call, y'all can connect with each other because y'all all in different spaces and lanes. Meg already dropped a breadcrumb today for Bridget. That's why partnerships are important. Do not do this by yourself. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. For 20 years, I did this by myself. Not anymore. Not anymore. Because if I had me 20 years ago, oh my God. Oh my God. But y'all got me now. Oh my God. For y'all. Because y'all are connected. I didn't have anybody. So the reason I say, know what your rate is and know why your rate is what your rate is. When I first started, after my master's, my rate was $55 a session, an hour. Thank you, Bridget. That's so disrespectful. I was great then. I was great then. But I didn't know no better. I didn't know and nobody told me. So I'm just competing and comparing with myself. And I was losing.
Yeah.
So it's $55 an hour. I gave myself a $5 raise every year. I didn't get to $100 a session until 15 years later. Yeah. Real talk. Need y'all to know. Need y'all to know. Need y'all to know.
Like we're 100 right now.
Right. Because y'all see yourselves that way. And if you got 100, that's low. Y'all at least 150. Everybody in here at least 150.
At least, yeah.
At least. So I need you to know that now because I didn't know that. And I played myself. I'm making up for it now, though. Believe you me. I am making up for it now. So know that rate and then get into connections, network. So find you a solid team of people. I would say 10 that's in the same lane that you're in different places and spaces, such as everybody here is different lane and space, different location and everything. Get you a total of 10 people that you can lean on when you need to. And then begin searching for opportunities. So say, for instance, it's a database of clinicians, a database of clients such as like therapy for black girls, therapy for black guys, whatever culture that you're trying to connect to. Start off with any free memberships or Facebook groups or whatever to just start getting yourself familiar with who's out here, who's doing what. And you're going to connect to the people that you are naturally connected to because of who you're becoming. So just put yourself out there and you're going to the people, places, and things you're supposed to have because of who you are becoming. Now, who you were, they need to go sit down, lay down somewhere because they're in the way. Okay? Whatever fears you got, it's a waste of time. Deal with you related to those fears so you can live your best life. I mean that. Whatever you're afraid of, deal with that shit. Okay? Next, find a mentor. As you connect with these networks, connect with a mentor. You need at least 3. At least 3, which means you got to reach out to at least 30. Not always. Not always. More often than not, you attract your mentor because of who you are. Again, look at this group. Look at the lab. Look at the lab. So you attract it. So we all attracted to each other. You also can attract to your mentor in this space. So it could be a mentor related to if you want to move into academia, like if you know you want to go get your PhD. Mentor somebody that's in practice, private practice already, somebody that started a group practice, somebody that you may admire, respect, appreciate, value on social media, whatever. Reach out. Hey, can we meet for coffee? 15 minutes, 20 minutes. And write this down. Get to know their story. Get to know the story. Get to know the person by asking them their story. Let folks talk to you. Be a therapist in these streets. Let these folks tell you whatever the hell they want to tell you. And whatever they tell you, you collect data from that. Like, this is good. I like this. I like that. Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Notice, I'm sharing, do all these things after you create your own planet first. Don't go out here talking to all these folks and try to do what they did. That don't work. Do what you want and then add what they have to enhance what you have. Don't go to anybody else to start your practice. Go to yourself, all 3 versions, to start your practice. And then as you connect with other people, get insight on what they do to enhance what you have. We're looking at enhancement. Think of it as Viagra, okay? The blue pill. We're enhancing. We already good, but now we enhancing. Let's go, baby. I love us. So other people that you add enhances your greatness. You're already great. Anybody tell you anything different? Tell them come see me. Yes, indeed. I said it. Then they ain't gonna find me. I'm at the bottom of the ocean in the Titanic at the bar with the lab. They not finna find any of us. So as you collab, as you get these mentors, I see you, Gar. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. As you do that, then you begin to look at the small details, not obsess, not stress, but look at them. Meaning, what does the insurance panel process looks like? And what direction do I want to go? So if you know you want to do insurance, begin becoming familiar. You do not have to figure this shit out today, y'all. I know how y'all get down. Everybody on this call. Thank you, Jen. You don't have to figure this shit out today, okay? Just become familiar. Become familiar. What are the terms? What's this? What is the code? ICD-10 codes, 90837, and all that. Like, just become familiar. You ain't got to know all of it. Do I want to do insurance? That's a question you got to ask too. I've been off and on insurance my entire career. I'm done with insurance now, and I'm never going back. I'm done. But it took me 20 years to be freaking done. D-U-N. Ooh, look at that. So decide. I don't think it's a bad deal to do insurance, especially to get your feet wet, because it gives you clientele. It gives you a chance to practice. It gives you a chance to build something where you don't have to do it on your own. So insurance is a great way to get started. Next piece is what I would recommend when it comes to insurance is going to certain programs, companies, and partners that already have it set up for you, where they do the work for you and they get a percentage, such as Alma. I would highly recommend any and everybody to check out Alma, Headway, those are two big ones that I would highly recommend. But there's tons of them. Talkspace is a different one, you know. But find out what these sites are, which one meshes to you and your personality, because all these places don't connect with who you are. For example, I loved Alma. I hated Headway. Hated it. Alma has been great. Me and Alma have been rocking, but Alma can't afford me anymore, so we had to part ways. So, especially as a new level, entry level, start small and just work your way up. You're going to get to a place where these panels cannot afford you, and that's okay. For you, Meg and Garth, these panels can afford you already. Already. So therefore, I may have to make adjustments of, okay, I'm going to accept a certain amount in this space, but in this space it's going to be this. We can curate whatever you want. There are no rules and no laws besides the ones we create. Know that. It's very fluid, very subjective. You don't have to be like anybody else because you're not like anybody else. I suggest you not being anybody else. So look into those things. If you're able to set up an account early, feel free to do so. Or if you're able to go from the client side, do that. Just become familiar. Next, find you an EHR, electronic health record system. Know what you want to use by doing the research now. YouTube videos and everything else. Number one for me, which now lets me know I need to get an affiliate link because I'm putting folks on, Simple Practice. I've used several different electronic health record systems, and Simple Practice is bar none the best for me. And I've done several over the years, but Simple Practice is just simple. And it's greater now than it has been, especially with these AI tools. So find what system you want to use and get familiar now. Do not wait. So I want y'all to just start practicing. Have fun. Again, your basement is not as muggy, sticky, and nasty anymore. It's a game room. I want you to play. Ooh, let's go, team. I want you to play. Because in your basement now is all kind of games down there. You got Donkey Kong, Mario, Luigi. You got Nintendo. Both controllers work. Come on, y'all. Come on. It ain't sticky with syrup and shit on it. Like, it's good. It's good. Lean into that. Definitely lean into it. Once you find that electronic health record, again, don't pay for nothing until you absolutely have to. Website stuff, you know, until you absolutely have to. And my challenge to you, because this is where I'm going, is to begin creating systems for leads or lead magnets. This is a whole nother world. I'm giving y'all this now. A lead magnet is a product or service that you offer to bring people in. It could be free. More often than not, it's free to offer to people to bring people in. Like you all will receive a lead magnet before the end of the year. Because the lab is going to evolve to a subscription-based service. It's affordable. You know, where we start is going to be affordable. Where we going, everybody can't afford it. I'm just letting you know now. Letting you know now. Okay? It's coming. So, everything that I'm saying to do is what I've done is what I'm doing. It ain't nothing I done heard about. It's some shit I lived. I'm still living it. Okay? And then you have to decide. This is the hardest part of all this. You got to make a decision. And more often than not, we're not making decisions because we're listening to the old version of us who's scared to do any damn thing. That's new, different, uncomfortable. Thank you, Bridget. Stop listening to them. Listen to her, all caps. Listen to him, all caps. Because they have the answer. And if it scares you, that means it's best. You're safe. After that, certifications. If you want to get certified in EMDR, yoga therapy, psychedelic, whatever, explore. This is your explorative season before you get started. You see how much you can do within these next, however long? It's a lot. But the more information I have, the more I can determine what's important to me right now. Now, I want to give you this in real time, Meg. Think about how we started the conversation. Where were you? On the damn moon. Where are you now? In your backyard. Having a little coffee. You know what I'm saying? A little tea or something. You chilling, warm, cozy. You see what I'm saying? That's the difference, y'all. If I ain't cozy and comfortable, what am I doing? Working too damn hard. That's it. That's all. We make this harder than it is. Because of all these things we be thinking about that ain't got shit to do with you right now. So what things have to do with you, do that first. That's what you can do. The other stuff, it's coming, and you're going to do well with it. And you got me. I got you. Make sure everybody good. Y'all, we on the same team. We in the same family. So next piece after that, social media. How do I want to display my greatness? How do I want to let people know I'm out here? How do I want to let people know? You can start building that now. You can create it now. Quote, where your office space is, design it before it becomes reality. And that design comes from the attic. So if you choose to spend some time in the attic, choose to spend building some shit instead of tearing down some shit. Ooh! I'm on point today. I don't care what y'all think. Build it. If you build it, they will come. Now, this next level, what products will I create to add to the services I offer? Y'all ain't even know what y'all getting today. I ain't even know I was going to get this. For example, there is a book in all of you. Yep. I'm sorry. There are books in all of you. Thank you, Bridget. Thank you, Rick. Thank you. That's a product. So, I don't know if y'all know this or not. And this is where you get your money worth in this. And y'all ain't paid for shit yet. Y'all ain't paid for nothing for 2025. This is why I got to charge for 2026. I'm finna give you something. Write this down. There's only 2 ways that we make money. Only 2. Either we offer a service or we offer a product. That's it. Ain't no other way to make money. If y'all know, please let me know. Sex work? Yep, I'm offering something. Oldest profession in the world. I'm finna give something. I'm finna get something too. So a customer can only buy a service, buy a product. That is it, y'all. I'm simplifying it. So therefore, what we're talking about related to private practice, that's a service that you provide, unless you have a team and they provide it and we do a percentage. That's another conversation for another time. Unless you're ready to go in a group practice. I wouldn't recommend going in a group practice first. I would recommend going in by yourself and then learning and then adding. It's a little harder to, why are you trying to learn? You adding folks. You ain't got your shit together yet. So, where was I before I said that? I'm getting spicy right now. What was I saying before that? Anybody?
Services and products.
Oh yeah, product service. Thank you. Thank you. So what services do you offer? Therapy, executive wellness coaching, which is a world that I'm diving into now, or coaching, whatever. Trainings, retreats, yoga, what services? And the service is, what am I doing to help? That's what a service is. It's a skill set that I have to help somebody else do something. That's a service. A product is the intellectual property that I have, that I create something that does what I would do related to service. For example, the book that I'm creating that's coming out in 2026, Gator Mode. The Gator Mode book is coming. What that is all these systems and models that I talk about, I'm putting it in the book and I'm selling it. That's a service. So for people who don't have access to me, can't get to me, don't know me, they'll know the book. And once they read the book, who the hell is this man? I need him. Thank you. See you soon. Okay. Okay. So that's a product. That's a book. A product could be a newsletter. If you're doing a newsletter, it could be, it don't have to have a cost to it. Here's an example. I have the podcast playlist, the musical playlist. That's a product that somebody can invest in. Don't cost anything besides their membership that they're already paying for Spotify. So Spotify making the money, I'm making an impact. Oh my goodness, do y'all see this? It's impact. So think about that as well. And I want you to think about the investment. Everything that you do from today on is an investment in either you or somebody else. My recommendation, if you ain't investing in you, you ain't investing in shit. Because when you invest in yourself, you will always get 100% return on your investment. Hear me. When you invest in yourself, you will always get 100% return on your investment. I would challenge you to start investing in you. I can't invest in me looking at all these other things external that has nothing to do with me. So invest. So in addition to newsletter, book, music, or playlist, it could also be experiences, because that's what I'm moving into as well. In addition to that, and Meg's on this and been on it, also products could be what's the word I'm looking for? Merch. What merch are you selling for your company, right? Your practice. You got pens, you got mugs. What you got hoodies, you know what I'm saying? T-shirts, therapy. I'm kicking ass in therapy streets, whatever. Honey buns, whatever. you can sell that. You can sell that. And then look at how do I expand or evolve my empire, better known as my planet. So this can go forever. I'm just giving you an overview. And I would challenge you to start small, start at day one, and just walk where you're going to go. And more will be revealed on what doesn't for you. My challenge is it's moving away from getting it right and getting it wrong to winning and learning. So a win is a win. If I don't win, it's a lesson if I'm looking for it. So look at these lessons, and that's what you add. So therefore, either I'm going to win or I'm going to learn, which means I never lose. I have not lost since 2005. Yes, indeed. I don't plan on losing either. Same for you. All right, questions. I just gave y'all a whole lot to download. Questions, comments, concerns, thoughts, rebuttal.
Oh, I'll go. So, perfect timing. The wife's leaving this Saturday. So Sunday, start digging in and getting myself ready, whatever, right? We had this talk a while ago, and I've I have mapped out all of this already, right? But like Mike Tyson says, right? Everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. So Japan is that punch in the mouth, right? So I think I had the school portion down, continue with the PhD while there. Obviously, not going to be practicing. That's the big punch in the mouth, right? So now, I could come back, hopefully, PhD, but I still won't have licensure or anything, right? So
all right, let's take a pause.
Okay,
let's take a pause, Gar. Meg has something to say.
Why are you not practicing a bit while you're going to school? If you can choose your own rate, you know what money you need to make, even if it's a side hustle. This is also coming from somebody who was a Division I athlete, had a job, went to school, worked full-time in athletics, had 2 surgeries in grad school, went to school full-time. So if you make your own system, you make it work. I can hear future Jason in my head. If you make your own system, you figure it out. If that's you only see people like what I was always told as an athlete is you study 6 days, you practice 6 days, you do they don't overlap. There's never a full day off. So if you make your own system, side hustle money or have passive income with those services that we were talking about.
Exactly. That's right what I'm getting at. So practicing because I'm living in Japan, will not be able to see clients. Obviously that's just a logistical.
Just curious. What barriers prevent you from seeing clients in Japan? Being in Japan?
One, I don't have a job and there's no telehealth, me living there unless I have a government job, right, to see clients, Americans who are there, be good to go. The only jobs that are being offered are to independent, fully licensed clinicians. So that's fine. I'm okay with that.
So let me throw a few things at you. You can do what you want to do with them. My belief I don't think there is a system in place in Japan related to mental health and counseling, especially connected to America, to the US. I don't think there is. So to me, that means there's no laws, there's no rules. if you want to practice in Japan, you can practice. To me, I don't know the details. And I say that because in Bermuda, I just came back from Bermuda, they don't have a system either. So therefore, I can work with anybody over there, and it's nothing because we're not using the bureaucracy of the states. They're their own country. I'm a skilled therapist, period. There's people that need help there, period. We want to work together. There's a 4-hour time zone difference. I'm finna have some clients in Bermuda starting in 2026. I'm letting y'all know that. I'm sorry, starting 2025. I got clients now. So I say this, Garth, where if there's no rules or no laws against it, create the shit that works for Garth, man. And that's if there's people, if there's Americans, or if there's people there that speak English, or if you speak Japanese, whatever, create it. Who gonna know? Who gonna tell you no? Freud dead. You in Japan. The damn MBCC, damn licensure board. You in Japan. They don't know shit. Garth, get your money, baby. Get your money. Another example, say for instance, there's a time zone difference. I don't know what it is, but your hours may be 3 a.m. to 7 a.m. Yeah, I don't know, but you can still work. Long as you got internet, Garth, you can do anything, man. Don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself. Who's going to tell Garth no besides Garth? And that's all I'm hearing that no from. Oh, shit, baby.
Yeah,
Let's
no, you are absolutely correct. And to be clear, I am telling myself no.
Okay,
so I can practice in Japan.
You damn right.
I could rack up 5,000 hours.
You damn right, Garth. You see it now.
But when I come back to America, not 5 seconds of those 5,000 hours would count towards shit anyways. So I would just be getting over there.
Garth, you don't know that. Stop making up shit for 2026 and you still in 2025. Don't go with what you think. Go with what you know, and you don't know that.
No, that's from the BBS.
Which means the BBS ain't the only folks giving out license. Come on, Garth. Be innovative. Be creative. If California says no, who the fuck gonna say yes? That's who I need to find. Fuck the no. Y'all got me excited. Fuck the no's. Fuck the no's. You only need one yes. You ask as many people as possible to get through the no's to get one yes. Here's an example. The state of Alabama. Once you get your license as an ALC, you can start private practice immediately. How do I know? I did it. I graduated in December. I was in private practice by April when I applied for my license and got it as an ALC, Associate Licensed Clinician. If the technology and innovation was available then as it is now, I'll be all over the country seeing folks in Alabama virtually. So Garth, there's something you don't know yet. I would challenge you to discover it so you can do several things in Japan. So if you're able to count hours for working with clients, does it matter if it's in Japan or in freaking Bowling, Alabama? Does it matter? To some people, yes. To others, hell no. For me, I don't give a shit where you do the work. Are you doing the work? You can work with fucking aliens and animals. I don't give a shit long as that animal talk back. You can't do therapy with folks that ain't talking back, okay? There's motherfucking dogs that do sign language. Garth, there are no limits, man. None. So I would challenge you, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart, Garth, I would challenge you to seek out information instead of seeking out dead ends. That's the old Garth in the way. Tell his ass to have several seats. Sit down, Garth. I got this one. Okay? Sit down, little Garth. Sit down, baby Garth. We got this. We don't know, but we're going to figure it out. It's Japan, man. You can do whatever the hell you want over there. Within reason. Okay? Within reason. Don't, come on now. I don't need you to go to Japan jail. I don't know what that's like. But what I do know is there is no therapy jail. And you can sleep with your clients in California as long as you wait 6 years. Just talking about what I know, not what I heard. So if therapists out here sleeping with their clients, Garth, you can do whatever the hell you want to do in Japan. Okay? I just want to talk about facts. Go to ACA Code of Ethics. Section 5B. After 6-7 years, you can develop a sexual relationship with your client. It is written. I'm not making this up. So let's not put ourselves in the box when we live on the beach. Garth, you know you on the beach with a six-pack, bro. Every day. How dare you? Does this help?
Yeah,
Garth,
yeah.
does this help?
But
All right.
part of the big picture, and this was even before Japan, is
Yeah.
I'm in a place and space in my life where I'm fortunate enough to have some financial flexibility. So even before Japan, I want to traverse between three domains: therapy, private practice, coaching, and academia. So now
And
with
to
this
me,
with this Japan thing,
yeah.
I'm thinking about pivoting now and hitting the PhD and then possibly looking into doing the coaching. A lot more freedom and all that shit, right? That needs
So
to
to
be
me,
separate.
real
But
quick. All four of the things you mentioned, you can do now. You can do now in Japan. You can do now in the States.
Mhm.
I'm telling you that. Okay. So you don't have to get a PhD to do coaching.
No, I know,
If
yeah.
you want to transition. So Garth, again, you keep telling yourself, no, man, that doesn't work for you.
No, there's no no's. So this is in tandem. So I want to start the PhD program while I'm in Japan at the same time for employment stuff, start developing the coaching. See what I'm saying?
Yes.
Now, this is where I need help
Okay.
is I've built the planet, as you say, on the therapy side. I haven't gotten around to that on the coaching side, right? And I want to keep those two separate,
Okay.
right? Between licensed therapist guy and then life coach or executive coach guy, right? Because, ethics, legality, kind of different domains.
So what's the but? What's the question? How can I serve?
So the question is and you mentioned that you're getting ready to start as well, kind of piggybacking off of Meg's questions, building the private practice, yada yada, kind of the same thing, but on the exec coaching side.
Okay. Great question. Same rules apply. This is so good. Y'all getting inside scoop. I became an executive wellness coach once I was exposed to an executive wellness coach, which is my current coach. This is somebody I paid to help me become him. She's a licensed clinician as well. She got her PhD in counselor education as well. She's doing all the things that I want to do. She's just doing it before I did. So once I learned about this and once I had some coaching experience from her, I decided I'm now executive wellness coach. Ain't no certification, ain't no licensure, I ain't asked no fucking body but me. All three versions. And guess what? All three versions said yes. And guess what? I'm an executive wellness coach. And I just secured an NFL client about a month ago. Why? Because I fucking said so. Okay? There are no rules besides the rules some white dude made. Or white dudes. I just want to talk about it because anything that you can look at here when it comes to Sandbox, if you go to the core of it, some white dudes decided that this is how we gonna do shit. I'm not white. I ain't never been. I ain't doing the shit. Okay? There's people out here acting like they're real doctors, MDs. I kid you not. You can go find an article right now. Folks out here practicing medicine with a freaking high school diploma. Why? Usually white men, because they can. Ain't nobody questioning and challenging them. And even the black man, such as myself, that can walk in a hospital with an MD, I'm still questioned. I just want to talk about it, y'all. There are no fucking rules besides the ones we create. Remove the rules that don't serve you. I mean this. Remove them. And for me, I've removed a lot of them when I looked at the origin of who made the rule and connected that person to me. Eliminate it. I can't think of too many rules that I live by that a black man made now. I can't think of it. Maybe stopping at the traffic light because he made a traffic light. But guess who came up with the rules of who can stop and who can go? Some old white dude. Why the hell got to be green and red? Somebody say it. My light will be purple because that's the light I live by now. And I'm shining, baby. Come on. I mean this, y'all. Once this shit clicks, you'll never be the same again. Never. Because all this shit is made up. Everything in life, somebody fucking made it up. Everything. Culture, religion. If somebody, a regular human that's not in 2025, that's not you, has the ability to make up some bullshit that we still live by in 2025, get the fuck out of here. If a person signed a Declaration of Independence at 21 years of age and we still live that at 91 years of age, come on. Thank you, Bridget. In the year it was made, the right to bear arms. I think that's Amendment 8. You have a right to bear arms, right? They weren't talking about AKs. They weren't talking about machine guns. They're talking about a freaking musket. Do you know how hard it is to kill a kid with a musket in a school? Man, that's so, do you have any idea how difficult that is? That's what they were talking about. But here we are in 2025, still living by these rules and laws created by somebody that's history. That's why I'm so adamant about this. That's why I'm so die hard about it, because I couldn't believe for 43 years I lived lies, several of them. One of the biggest lies that I lived by was that education was the way out. So my belief is I need to get all the education. I got all of it and I still ain't making $1 million. That's a problem for me. I'm just talking about me, y'all. I got a good job. I got a good education. And I'm still working multiple jobs because I have to. Not because I want to. I have to. I live in California now, San Diego. What the fuck? It's another planet over here. And you got to have some bread if you want to live comfortably. And I love comfort. So therefore, I have to do more until I don't. And me not having to do more is understanding for the next 43 plus years of my life, I'm going to move into the space of creativity, which is how the lab came into existence. And look what we're building, y'all. That's because I created it based off of my own rules. Sharing with you all new rules that you can choose to live by, which is your own. That's him, her, them, all caps. So to me, my intellectual property and creativity is how I'm going to make millions. Not because I want to, I won't have a choice. Because the more people you help, the more money you make. The more people you help, the more money you make. The more people you help that's at a high level that can afford what you have to offer, the more money you'll make. Why do you think I secured an NFL client? They have no problem paying me. Why do you think I stopped working with insurance? They have a problem paying me. Why I stopped working with certain clients? It's work. I don't believe in work. I worked my whole life. I'm done working. I'm attracting now. That's it. I don't work anymore, y'all. I ain't worked in a while. Okay? I'm attracting because I'm creating. So me creating this innovation is how I'm going to never have to worry about money again. And if that's my life and y'all know me and you're connected to me directly, why not you? So if you're connecting me to directly or indirectly, you're going to fucking win. Because that's all I'm doing out here. Winning. And I love it. And it feels better than the stress and weight that I was living by for 43 years. Having a good job, good education with a PhD. So, so what? So think about it like this. Anything that we value, that we don't mind spending money on, example, iPhone, Tesla, Starbucks coffee, Google. Check the email today. I don't mind paying for it. I don't mind paying into it, whatever. Social media. If you think about these things, someone had an idea and was connected to people and resources to make that idea into reality. And to this day, that person never has to worry about money again because they created a product or a service that's the gift that keeps on giving. Here's an example. if Apple decided to put out a new booty scratcher with Bluetooth capability, there's going to be a line out the door. January 2026. I'm telling you what I know, not what I heard. Because people don't give a fuck what Apple puts out. They give a fuck about Apple. How do I know? Because Apple just dropped a $250 fucking sock for your phone and people was in line to get it. Don't believe me? Look it up. Look it up, Meg. Look it up. So if people buying a sock, you better believe they're going to buy a booty scratcher and it got Bluetooth capability. Fuck yes. I'm getting me one. Because they care about what the feeling that Apple gives them by having it. Just like BMW, Mercedes. Yeah, Meg. I see you, Meg. Ain't that some shit?
It literally says a beautiful way to wear your phone. Get the fuck out of here.
Thought I was playing. Listen, I'm
I
only
know
speaking
you're
facts,
right.
y'all. I'm only spitting facts because I did my research. I've done my research. So if Apple has that ability, and when you think Apple, you don't think of a fucking apple. How the hell this fruit that's been around since the beginning of time, I don't think about because of somebody's creative innovation that makes me think something different to something that we all know. I don't even think of the fruit anymore. Because if you say, I don't care where you at, if you mention Apple, people got two options. Ah, come on! People got two options. And depends on your swag, they already know which Apple you talking about. Unless you're a teacher with a sweater on. And if that sweater a damn cardigan with polo on it, shit, I know which Apple you talking about because you got that damn sock on you. Okay? Thank you, Booty Scratcher Garth. Thank you, Garth. All right, let me tie all this up. I hope y'all having fun because I am. Let me tie it all up. Don't take my word for any of this shit. Get it up for yourself. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, the Facebook dude. These, in my opinion, these some lame ass dudes that none of y'all will hang out with. We was in high school together, college together. Y'all wouldn't hang with none of them dudes. But they are enamored as gods in the U.S. because of a product or service that they offer at a high level. Anybody want to be in the room with these folks because of what they did, not who they are. Fuck who they are. Lame fuckers. Fucking nerds. Nobody give a fuck about that. They give a fuck about what they created. That's the gift that keeps on giving. Why do you think people love Tim Cook so much? It ain't because he cool. It's because of what he took over from Steve Jobs. We care about Apple because we care about Steve Jobs, even though this motherfucker dead. Been gone. Tim Cook followed in. He ain't had no choice but to be great because he connected to a great product. Nobody knows shit about Tim Cook. I didn't even know he was an Auburn alum. We went to the same university. I didn't even know that. That's how great I am. Okay? We went to the same school. Fuck you. Is it good enough now? You know what I'm saying? So look at all the innovation that you love, admire, and respect. Guess where it came from? Somebody's mind. That's it. And those are the people, they can be a high school dropout, college dropout. Those are the people that got bread and ain't worried about nothing else. Especially not helping nobody with the money that they got. Ooh. Ooh. Because these individuals can wipe out homelessness in one day if they wanted to. If they wanted to. But I don't want to. Fuck that. I'm going overseas and going to go adopt some black babies. I'd rather do that. Just want to talk about facts. You can do whatever the hell you want to do with it. You ain't got to like it, but we can't deny it because we can prove it. People love things. Create things that people will love. Oh my goodness. Somebody quote that and give it to me. Somebody quote that and give it to me. Think about it. People love Apple products so much so Booty Scratchers is a holiday classic. They put out the same phone every year. People buy it. Jordan brand, same thing. Put out the same shoes every year. We buying them. I damn sure is. Why? Because of the connection to the brand. But it's not the brand, it's the person that built it. I'm gonna shut up now. Questions, comments, concerns, thoughts, rebuttal. I was on one today. I was definitely on one. 4 minutes. Who won?
Dr. Branch, I appreciate this session today. Where I'm gonna boast where I'm at. I practice my cultural ways of saging and prayer. And culturally, it's inappropriate to charge for these interventions per se. And I'm literally on this call and I'm like having multiple people asking me, hey, I'm in distress. Is there any way that you can offer a sage session with me? And I'm just like, I do this all the time. And I'm like, how can I offer this? And how do I monetize when I know culturally I don't charge?
Meg got something for you.
Can you make it a workshop, like a wellness workshop, and just have that be part of it? Like, I'm thinking if you wanted to do yoga with me and you have that as part of the yoga class, you can charge for that. That may feel better because it's not directly charging for that, but it's just adding it in because that's who you are and you bring that with you.
Booyah.
Yeah.
Gina.
I think you're definitely onto something, like because I also offer talking circles, and so culturally, like, you don't charge for that. So it's actually rebranding what I'm doing. And so then I know I am going to be struggling with the culture, probably talking about why am I doing what I'm doing and charging people. So that's kind of the struggle.
This is good, and this is good. We may go over time. We may go over. If you can stay. But if not, it's okay. Gina, I wanted Gina to jump in. She had something.
Yeah. Bridget, I don't know your culture per se, but I know, like, when I was getting trained in, Reiki energy and learning Reiki stuff, what I was told, and which is something that I also have seen in my culture, is it's an energy exchange. Like, if you provide sage services to other people, you give. When is that energy exchanged? It doesn't have to be monetary. It doesn't have to be expensive. It could be something else. They could bake you bread. They could bake you cookies. Just something to have not equal, but an energy exchange.
Oh, yes, indeed. This is exactly where I was going. This is perfect. Y'all just, the universe, the ancestors are talking, okay? They in here with us, all right?
Yeah.
What Meg hit you in the head with, honey bun. Then Gina hit your head with honey bun. I'm finna give you another honey bun because you need 3 of them. Energy exchange. I agree 100%. Last time I checked, money is energy. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. That's one piece. Second piece. We are a part of cultures. We are not the culture. Bridget, you have to challenge these beliefs. Let me break it down. I'm a part of a black culture. Black culture, for me, more often than not, we do shit for free. More often than not. I've been doing a lot of free shit for a long time. Again, $55 an hour, that's free. That's free, right? So being a part of a culture means I follow certain laws and rules that was created by someone within my culture. Therefore, this is the only way. Not true. It's a belief. Culture, underneath it, connects to community. Underneath community connects to identity. Underneath identity connects to belief. That connects to the heart, which connects to action. So culture is a group of people with similar perspectives that share customs. But what happens when I'm exposed to a different culture, meaning the helping profession? And you integrate your culture into this white-ass culture. Come on, Bridget. So you are already violating whatever rules or laws you've created. It's already violated. You're not helping everybody that look like you. You're helping everybody who wants some. Therefore, let's do an exchange of energy. The energy that I want, green with white dead folks on it. That's a part of the culture that I'm building for myself. Bridget, there are no rules besides the ones we create. So what you feel is a discrepancy with your current life and your current culture. That's yours, Bridget, which means you can untether that when you're ready, because nobody knows who you working with, how much they paying, what they doing, unless you tell them. Nobody knows. That's the beauty of our profession. Don't nobody know shit. Me talking about wellness, a wellness coach, nobody knows about that unless I want you to know. The board don't know. They can't do shit about it. I make more money as a wellness coach than I do as a therapist. Insane. People will love, what? Wellness coach? I ain't never heard of that. Here, take all my money. Okay, cool, because I'm going to give you me. So, Bridget, I would challenge you to challenge your beliefs around the culture. Because the culture, and I speak for Black culture, is a sandbox as well.
Yeah.
We're just connected to it because we've been a part of it for so long. So my culture says imposter syndrome is okay. My culture says that you got to just give, and hopefully you'll get something back. You know, my culture says work until death. I'm a part of that culture. My culture says Jesus or bust. We ain't going to therapy. We go to Jesus. My culture says that. But guess what? I'm a therapist who has a therapist. That goes against the culture that I'm from. Is this making sense?
Yeah, it makes a lot
So
of
you
sense.
have to create, you got to create balance, because again, we're a part of the culture, but we're not the culture, and we're not responsible for the culture. In my humble opinion, because how can me be responsible for a whole conglomerate of people that I'm connected to currently and ancestrally? How can I be responsible? That's a question that I had, and I didn't have an answer for it. So I start asking myself more questions, and I start asking my future self more questions, and he had those answers. And those answers are, that worked for who you were. It doesn't work for who you are and who you are becoming. So for me, I'm not opening my mouth to give if there's not an exchange of energy happening, which goes back to what Gina mentioned. And the exchange of energy that I'm looking for now for the next 43 years of life is financial. And I don't feel any kind of way about it, because of 43 years of life, good job, good education, that's cultural. It didn't end in my financial success. And I struggle with that to this day, Bridget. That's culture too. That's culture too. It's deeply rooted. And we get to create our own. So the reason you're feeling some kind of way about this is because you want to do it. But culturally, it's against what you were taught and told. But your future self is like, girl, if you don't do this shit and get us out the hood, come on. Your future self, girl, come on, get the sage out, quit playing. You do this anyway.
Right. Out off the res, right?
Come on.
Get my people off the res, man.
Come on.
Poverty and addiction and
exactly
everything there. Yeah.
Bridget, you are the catalyst of change.
Yeah.
Because imagine the little girls that's on the reservation that see you when you come to visit and, and serve. Like, man, what? What? Come on, you know that life. Bridget, you are her. All caps, no blue hat. So where you are right now is in between the culture and the new world or new planet that you're creating. Because you're creating a whole nother planet. You're an alien now. Sorry to be the one to tell you. You're an alien at your job right now. They ain't okay with it. Come on. You haven't. So if I'm an alien at my job, I'm okay with being an alien in the culture. Because I'm an alien to both. Y'all don't never seen anybody like me, because there ain't never been nobody like me. So within my culture, again, I've been in this profession 20 years. I've been telling my mom about therapy for 18 of those 20. And guess what she's been telling me for 18 out of 20? Jesus or bust. And it wasn't until year 18 where she decided, okay, let me consider therapy. That's against the culture. That's my mama. You know what I'm saying? That's my mama. It changed. So she had to remove herself from the identity of the culture and determine to be the culture is a part of her. It's not who she is. For 18 years, for however old she was when that happened, she was the culture. deciding to get therapy, she's now a part of the culture. Same for me. Me getting a PhD is a part of the culture. Me being a therapist, all these things, I'm a part of it. But I'm in a different culture now. And if you think about the lab, we're creating culture here. That's why you're here, Bridget. You think this is accidental? Hell no. Not at all. So my challenge to you is to give yourself permission to spend time in the basement related to cultural expectations and rules and laws and customs, and connect those things from the past, because culture is the past. Connect that to your current life and the life that you have a vision for, because you're a visionary. So those two dots do not connect. Your past self and the culture related to your future self and the culture. They do not connect. They're not the same. They're complete opposites. So as you said, getting people off the res. Come on. That's mind blowing. And how you want to get them off. Come on, Bridget.
Yeah.
You're doing some healing. You're doing some healing. That requires you to become somebody you've never been in order to help other people heal, because they're not willing to do things they never done, which is why this stuff continues. Alcoholism, addiction, and abuse, and all. This is why it continues. I don't know any different. I've never seen anything different. But Bridget shows up with her motherfucking chinchilla on, with sage and a pocket full of money. Oh shit! Anything's possible. Come on, anything's possible, Bridget. You're her. I need you to act like it. There's a reason you're feeling suffocated at this job, because you're constantly becoming her. It's only a matter of time for you leave that bitch. I'm sorry, excuse me. I'm so sorry.
I know.
I'm so sorry.
People been,
and to me, there it is. Here's another piece. This is something, the sage work, like people asking, this is something you can do outside of your job. This is just like this lab. It's outside of my job. Nobody knows I'm doing this shit. Nobody cares. The people who are here, and that's you all. That's who I give a fuck about. Anybody else? Fuck you. This is mine. I built my own university, Gator University.
Sorry, I was being funny. Real quick, I thought about this when I was on my other call, I thought about this earlier. So the university that I work at, they do a Take Back the Night, which is for sexual assault prevention, domestic violence, stalking education. They do a saging ceremony as part of the event. So they have one of the two of the groups come that are in this area come and do that. I'm sure they compensate them for that. Even if it's a donation to whatever charity they want.
Right.
Yeah, and on top of that, I took a core shamanism workshop, I don't know, I think 2 years ago, something like that. And a similar question and topic came up. And they were talking about, and this is core shamanism, which kind of just lumps together all the core topics and subjects from shamans around the world and time, right? But at the end of the day, they talk about the shaman was always compensated. The people gave them food, shelter, clothing, whatever it was. There was always this exchange, like we're talking about now, right? And there were some people that were still kind of like uncomfortable, whatever, and the facilitators were like, do you have an iPhone? Do you do Zoom? And there's people like talking, doing this shamanistic work via Zoom. And they're talking about, how does that work out? Take a look through all the books, take a look through your individual culture. Show me a point in time when the shaman was doing Zoom sessions. You drive a car, all these things, right? Yes. So it's incongruent looking at, trying to stay in this rigid path with your individual culture, or however it was done by those that came before you, and how you are living today. And kind of going back to what Dr. Branch said, with the Second Amendment, right? The right to bear arms. We're talking
Oh,
about when that was created, that was muskets.
yeah.
Today, we got people rolling around with, machine guns, whatever, right? That was written back then with those things in mind. And these practices that were developed, whether it's saging or, deeper shamanic stuff, was developed long ago. It might not be congruent with today, but is that going to prevent you from helping those who need it?
I love it, y'all. Thank you, Garth. Thank you, Meg. Thank you, Gina.
Thank you.
Bridget,
That was helpful.
I think you're equipped now. I think you are equipped. Go in
Yeah.
that basement, get what you
Yeah.
need, and
Yeah.
once you come back to the living room, whole nother world will open up for you. Watch what happens. And I'm going to speak life into you because we're connected. You will not be at that job throughout 2026. And you know now. Before the end of the year, you're out of there because you're changing. You're already outgrown it. You just haven't accepted it yet. Ooh. So 2026 is your year. You're going to lead that, and you're going to do other things that's going to give you what you need, which is on the beach. That is it. That is all. And we finna build anyway soon. So listen, you going up. All right. Much love, Bridget. Much love, Meg. Much love, Garth. Much love, Gina. Love you all, man. The lab is life-changing, okay? We got 3 more weeks. Yeah. New Year's Eve. Oh, we gonna meet New Year's Eve. Oh, I'm excited. So 3 more weeks, and that closes out the year. Who knows what 26 is gonna be, but I know it's gonna be amazing because it's amazing now. Much love to you all. Thank y'all for sticking out, hanging out a little longer. I'll see y'all
Thank you.
next week. Absolutely. Bye.